Now we'll talk about the relationship between various genres, how this relationship is established and may be understood by us will be discussed here. According to Paltridge, the use of one genre may assume or depend on the use of a number of other genres also. So, though a genre is defined by its unique or different characteristics and it is different from other genres, but still, we may be in our daily life, in our academic, professional life, we may be assigned a task or we may be performing an action which would include the use of more than one genre simultaneously. Therefore, in the actual performance of actions, we can use more than one genres even without knowing it, that we are working in different domains or different genres. For example, while writing an academic essay, a writer or a student is involved in the use of various genres. He may use some kind of lectures, he may use some specialist academic text, including textbooks, and he would also use some academic or research journals. And simultaneously, he would also be using the techniques to develop references, how to cite a reference or how to cite a source. So, and he would also be using the genre of formatting a certain assignment or academic essay. So, a student, while writing an essay, is actually working with and working within different genres interrelatedly. So we cannot say that every genre has to be different all the time. We while performing certain actions may involve more than one genre in the performance of that action. Urich is one of the researchers who found some difference in the use of different genres, but still there was maybe certain connection between them. For example, he studied the law and MBA students and found how they employ different strategies or different genres to reach success in their final assessments. Urich found that in law, usually informal study group sessions and summaries of legal cases are the genres which students have to master in order to be successful in final assessment. In comparison, the students in business administration studies usually rely more on class discussions and oral presentations of business cases in order to be successful. So, within similar courses of study or in the same university, students studying in different fields of knowledge may employ different genres to find success in their relative courses. Urich also suggests that we need to find more about the genres our students take part in order to train them for their final assessment. So this kind of study may not help us to understand how different genres are interrelated, but also provide us some insights into the practical applications by developing certain serious insights into the interest or according to the interest of our students. Similarly, Cope found out that a student who is an aspirant to get admission in a certain institution may have to employ various genres in order to fill in his application form or in order to go through his admission process. The student had to engage in a range of spoken and written genres, each of which was interconnected according to his study. He had to fill in a form, he had to seek information orally from the college staff, and even within the application form there were various sections. Some might desire him to write something in formal language, and there could be other sections which would involve certain random bits of information, and that would obviously involve different genre to be filled in. Some courses had even walk-in enrollment, which would be where seats would be allocated according to first come first served basis, And in such genres, students have to stand up for a long time in queues, maybe coming early in the morning, and how hard they have been studying so far, what kind of course guides they have studied, what kind of preparations they have made for the admission would hardly matter. What matters is if they can get up early in the morning on that particular day and reach the destination, their admission would be secure. Job interviews, though apparently it looks one genre, itself involves so many genres within itself. For example, it involves job advertisement, its reading, proper interpretation, then the position description within that advertisement, and knowing how much we are relevant or suitable for that description or not. And then the letter of application, preparation of resume. They are application letter, which is generally called cover letter also, and then the resume or curriculum vitae, which is attached with the cover letter for a job application. These two are different genres. So in order to apply for a job interview, people have to go through different genres. And then after once we have applied for a job, there are other genres we have to deal with it. We have to prepare for interview. We have to go through an oral communication session, which have to be purposeful. And if we are successful, still there are other genres to be covered. For example, it is followed by an offer of appointment and negotiation of offer, and each of which interrelate closely to the genres which were previously followed by an aspirant of a job. So even sometimes a singular activity, an activity which looks simple, may involve many other activities or many other genres to be mastered in order to seek success in that activity.